Oh, hey there. Welcome back to the Fresh Serve. Or if you're new here, welcome to the Fresh Serve. Our goal here is to blend commentary and entertainment and serve it up to you in media and content. So whether it's blogs, podcasts, videos, sketches, we want to be combining those two things, entertainment and commentary. Hopefully you're enjoying what you're watching, but if you think about something or if you learn something at the same time, we've achieved our goal. New format today, or at least the first of this format so far. There's a couple of blogs and podcast clips and different things always cooking up at the Fresh Serve, but this is going to be the first sort of chat video. Just me talking about a topic or something I've come across, what I thought about it, asking you what you think about it. It's pretty simple. Today's topic is going to be in the area of the internet, more specifically a aspect of social media. But first, before I do that, I want to offer some credentials as to why I think I'm qualified to be talking about things on the internet. The internet obviously is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, sort of driving forces in culture and society nowadays, and makes perfect sense to be a huge topic for us here at the Fresh Serve. So I think I'm qualified to talk about the internet because of a guy called Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell has a theory that if you practice something for 10,000 hours, you can start to consider yourself an expert. Now, I think I can do the maths quite quickly on whether I pass or fail that test. And so we're going to do that right now. So I've got this calculator open. There are approximately 250-ish working days a year. And I would say that I spend at least, this is being conservative here, but at least 8 hours a day engaging with the internet in some shape or form. People who know me would laugh at that number and probably look to double it, if not triple it, if not double it, at least. But let's start with there. So that puts us at around 2,000 hours a year of internet engagement. And being a millennial, which you either like or loathe, depending on your demographic watching this video, really kind of the first generation to grow up with the internet. So I just turned 30 recently. I can remember starting to play online games, things like World of Warcraft and fun stuff like that from the age of like 13, 14. But we're going to be conservative here and say only 15 years of 2,000 hours a year. And that puts us at 3 experts. So you're getting all that for the price of 1. I think that's a pretty good deal, but I'll let you be the judge. So we start our video today on Instagram, and specifically on my Instagram. So feel free to drop me a follow if you don't already. I post things ranging from me eating pizza to me being sun smart at the beach, pouring water down my mouth, and everything in between. But specifically, we start our story here on a comment that I received on a photo that I posted a couple of weeks back. This is my 30th birthday celebrations. My lovely partner Kate took us away for a nice weekend, which was great. And I received a comment out of the blue from someone called Brute Impact Online Trade, which said, "Good Insta, DM us at Brute Impact Fashion." Now, this isn't Brute Impact Fashion. This is a sub account with 25 followers. Not sure why, but Brute Impact Fashion I can't actually go to anymore because I've been blocked by their page on my personal account. But if we pull up their Instagram on the Fresh Serves page, not blocked there, and I'll tell you why I'm blocked in a second. Now, these guys seem to be a fashion brand, I suppose, selling mostly streetwear products. These look like sort of user submitted photos, if I had to guess. Obviously, all different shapes and sizes and people. And so in order to bring this story to life, I'm in the DMs. I'm using a Chrome browser to... Apparently on Instagram now you can't read your DMs from a blocked person or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're on a Chrome browser. Insist add-on. Beautiful. So, I should mention that I'm already a little bit suspicious when I get a random comment saying, hey, DM us, good things are going to happen for you. And that's just that 30,000 years of cynicism that the internet, builds in a person. And so, I was interested though. I was curious to go down a bit of a rabbit hole, see what we could get to. I said, hey, following up on your comment to DM. Hello, thanks for reaching out. We've been looking for a few people like you to potentially collab. Oh my God, amazing, like me. People like me. We would be happy to offer you 50% off everything in our store. So that you can try out any of our new threads and become an official ambassador. In addition to that, you will also earn money, which is 30% commission for every purchase using your ambassador code. All we ask is that when we move ahead together, you tag us in a pic of you wearing our gear you got, and we'll feature you on our IG and website. Does that sound good? I mean, to some people that might sound amazing, right? But to me, I think about any product or service that requires you to purchase something to become an ambassador or a promoter is instantly red flags, right? It's kind of classic multi-level marketing pyramid schemey type stuff. Again, this idea that me and my 300 followers are going to care about a fashion discount code is quite laughable, but we'll give them a pass on that one for now. Clearly they're just kind of interested in selling products to people, which is, fair enough, I guess. But at this stage I was kind of like, okay, the fresh serve's cooking up. Social media is a thing. People enjoy that. Maybe I'll purchase, maybe knowing that it's a crap business model, I'll purchase a picture, purchase a shirt, take a picture in it, get it posted, take a screenshot, maybe even make a video. That might be fun. That might be cute. Hey, why not? So I was like, okay, I'll play along. I'll pull on the rope a little bit. I said, can you confirm / guarantee my picture will be posted on the main page? Because that was everything. If I'm going to invest and they're not going to post my picture, then I'm out. I said, please feel free to browse our account and see the ambassadors wearing our brand. So like I said before, their account, those are all people who've been down this road before, decided, cool, social media celebrity is in my future. I'm going to do that. Do you ship to Australia? And which code should I use for the discount? Now, I was trying to really just, play along at this point. Here's the 50% discount code. VIP 50. I mean, I am a VIP, so that makes sense. Enter that upon checkout. Our exclusive benefit that I mentioned, one exclusive benefit I mentioned. 25% discount code on all items in our store. Amazing. This is for your audience, which is, I guess, you guys, in which you will receive the 30% commission plus, when there's a plus, you've got to be worried. If you get the order into us by the end of the day and DM us your order number, we'll put you in the drawing for a chance for you and 4 friends to be flown to Ibiza for 7 days to party hard and see the world's biggest DJs, and also have a chance to win our VIP Brute Impact box worth $200. Now, again, there's just 0.0% chance that I think anyone is winning this award, whatever this is, like this prize. This is kind of like those fake pages that pop up for like car companies, and they're like, oh no, we have too many cars. We have to give one away to someone who shares this post on social media. And those infuriate me, but that's a different topic for a different day. And hold on, we have another hard sell. Also, if you spend over $150 after the discount code is applied, you will get the tennis bracelet worth $300 for free. For free. Wow. So I've gotten like the hardest sell of all time. I've said 2 lines and I've gotten about 14 paragraphs from them about all this amazing stuff. Now at this point, I'm like, abort mission, but I'm like, okay, cool. Can't wait to check out the site. I'm just playing along at this point. Will you be able to place an order now to get started? This is like the most personal sales message. Like, can you imagine like Sports Girl, for example, having like Instagram DMing a bunch of teenage girls to be like, will you be able to buy a scrunchie today? Will you be able to place an order now to get started? Maybe it's a better use of their time. Who knows? No, it's Saturday night here in Australia. Now I'm trying to buy time at this point. I'm thinking, okay, what's my play? Because I don't really want to, participate in this, but maybe it'll be interesting. I'll have a look tomorrow and likely make a purchase. I'm keen to work together. I'm a team player. Said, awesome. By the way, we have exclusive collection for this love month. So this is in February. Check it here. All right, let's do that. Ooh. Brute Impact. Look at this. Cool fash. Is that short for fashion? I'm not sure. So most of their stuff is pretty garish. The first thing that popped into my mind when I saw this was the prices. Now this is in USD, but absurd for like a no-name brand, Brute Impact, that means nothing to me, selling me graphic t-shirts for $150 or yeah, just gross. So at this point I was like, hell no. Like even the idea of I'll buy a shirt and post a like picture and like make something out of it, it was just like, no, I'm not investing that much money in US dollars. And the reason why I was so put off was that it just didn't add up. Like the business didn't add up. And so I was curious and I thought, what more can I learn about this business? And one of the things that like part-time internet detectives like myself will utilize in situations like this is possibly the best feature on the internet, which is search Google for image. Now, this feature is something that could have saved people millions of dollars, thousands of heartbreaks. Basically, most internet scams can be undone with a simple like Google search image. Like if, your new boyfriend from overseas who looks somewhat like a male model won't ever send you a photo in real time, but has a collection of online, like if you just reverse search those images, you'll see through that scam straight away. Anyway, I digress. I do digest. Now, Google image search shows me some interesting things. It shows me that quite a few shops are happy to sell me this t-shirt using this very same image, which is a little bit suspicious. And clout collection, where I've heard that you do go to get a collection of clout, are happy to sell it to me for $35 USD versus the $185 that Brute Impact are trying to get me for. Now, it don't add up here. And what I sort of realized was these guys are clearly all using the same supplier. They're all getting these images and these shirts from the same place, and they're all choosing to slap various levels of margin on top. But I hadn't found the vendor yet, and that's what I wanted to do. So I did what few people are willing to do. Only the very bravest will enter these waters. Page 2 of Google. And here it was. Here was the smoking gun. AliExpress. For those who don't know AliExpress, it must be an offshoot of Alibaba, I would imagine, or another one of the Chinese giant e-commerce websites who are known for, or previously known for, selling incredibly large quantities of product at a significantly lower unit price. So for example, 1,000 fidget spinners at $2, and then you have to try and flog them for $20. And if you can make some money. Here we go. $18. That is 1,000% markup, if my maths does not fail me. I really hope it doesn't, because I'm not going to go and look it up. So let's hope I'm not wrong. Here we go. So this is where I started to just get like angry, right? Because this model of like sourcing products from China and selling them more expensive domestically, that's not a new business model. Like, does it have its flaws? Yes, but it kind of also fuels the world in a way, and so you can't get that mad at it. However, what these guys were doing with this twist of this brand ambassador idea, where they get you on the hook for an expensive 1,000% markup t-shirt, they'll knock a discount on it so you feel like you're getting a great deal. Turns out it's only 500% markup. They know that you're never realistically going to sell one of these to someone else, right? Like my 300 followers, what's the chance of one of them buying one of these? Like, perhaps ironically, there's a chance, but you know, irony isn't necessarily the most reliable business strategy. And so at this point, when I realized what they were doing, I was like, okay, I want to have some fun here. I want to kind of push back on these guys and see what they're doing. Now, the business model this is actually it's called dropshipping. So this is a huge industry now. It's one of those things that is sold in courses to people in terms of how to quit your 9-to-5 job, how to become an entrepreneur, how to, you know, create passive income, all those like buzzwordy things that you see people trying to use to sell courses. Basically, this model is where you launch a business, basically have a storefront, a website, you sell products on your website that are identical to these products, clearly. Once you make a sale, you purchase from the supplier and ship it directly to the end customer, and they are none the wiser on the origin. And if I were to buy a product from Brute Impact and it showed up with total Chinese packaging and pricing and things like that, I'm sure they'd have had an excuse as to why. But yeah, so they're taking essentially none of the risk, none of the expense in running a business, you know, except for websites and, you know, maybe some marketing, like and having someone on Instagram. And so I decided to play along a bit further. And so I said, hey, is it possible for me to buy the pieces from Alibaba at the price you guys do and still get the referral code? You guys have a good thing going, dropshipping and hooking wannabe influencers. Now, if I was them, I would have blocked me right there, just being like, okay, this guy's the 1 in 10 who saw through the ruse. We had a good thing going, let's call it there. Not quite what happened. No, sorry. Well, at least they said sorry. I mean, that's something. Damn, okay. Thought it was worth asking since you guys are getting a really good price and it costs more on your site. And again, like if I was them, like the sarcasm radar would be going, you have to place an order first with 50% off to get everything started. Can I use the code on the Alibaba page with the same products? It looks cheaper there. Now I'm just being a total smartass at this point, right? What if I buy it from the Alibaba site and still link my followers to your page? You can give me 15% commission instead of 30% to make it even. Now, that's just me coming to the table with business acumen and business ideas. So I'm still giving them the chance, like I'm obviously not going to do this, but I'm still giving them the chance to make commission on sales that I bring there. Like I'm still giving them sales from me. I'm asking for less commission to do that. I'm just not going to be paying the upfront cost. No. And like, of course, I mean, it's obvious that they don't care about the on sales from my audience. They just want the upfront purchase from me. But something like this just proves that even more, right? But hey. Did you guys come up with this business model yourself or learn about it through a course? I'm genuinely interested. Now, for some of you who might be aware and have seen the last Honest Business Coach video that I made, I'll post a link in the description below. I have like a particular like gripe with like people who sell coaching and training courses online. It's something that just bugs me. It always has. It's a very shady world. There's a lot of digital snake oil flying around. Say hello to Jemima, who's the official feline friend of the Fresh Serve, joining us for a little bit in this episode now. And I'm sorry, we cannot discuss things like that, which I think means the answer is yes. And I said, can you provide any statistics on what percentage of affiliates make any... Like, I'm just trying to... I'm, again, curious. At this point, I think I thought I was going to make this video, which I'm making. But... So I wanted to get as much information as I could. I want to know before I commit to buying an Alibaba t-shirt at a huge markup. Sorry, we can't. What percentage of people realize the business model you guys are operating under? It seems like you target a lot of teenagers. And it's true, if you look on their website, most of the kids look like they're still in high school. I said, I bet a lot of them don't realize you're shipping them $20 items for $200 from China. Or that they are setting their friends up, the followers, let's be honest, friends and family in that way. Now at this point they blocked me. I must have crossed the line. Fair enough. But I just came away from the whole experience thinking about, the state that we're at now, where we've kind of reinforced this position as a social media influencer or ambassador, brand ambassador, as having a lot of social value. And so the service that these guys are providing they're giving a regular person the chance to put use code to save 25% off whatever. It's just costing them quite literally hundreds of dollars. And, maybe some of these kids feel like they're going to, get rich off this. Maybe some of these kids feel like they just want to be cool. They want to have a discount code in their name. But it just really leaves a poor taste in my mouth in general. I think that there's plenty of influencer marketing and, plenty of brand ambassadors that do it right. But every now and then you come across something like this, which is just so far the other direction that it makes you call into question the whole practice, right? The whole industry. So I'd really be interested to know what you think. Whether this is something that you think is okay, whether this is something that you would, want your kids or your friends or your siblings participating in. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this format of video. If this is something you want to see me do more of, look at topics from the internet, kind of dig between the lines a little bit, put my internet detective cap on. It's quite a lot of fun. Peace.